Why didn't you get married to the fathers?
Why? I got enough problems taking care of the kids. I gotta nurse him too.
Well, maybe he could have taken care of all of you.
No, I'm afraid not. Neither one of them had as much money as me.
If it looks, walks, and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Ma'am, with all due respect, you present like a side chick. I don't know if I'm taking the vintage interview out of context, but you speak like a side piece, not a wife, and definitely not a mother of numerous children. I scoffed at the realization that black women have never been any different bathing in Lilith energy. I don't want to call it rebel energy because initially I never thought that a woman would be anywhere but beside me, definitely not in front of me. There is no queen without a king, and I don't know why we referred to these women as such for all these generations when all along they wanted to supplant us for some perceived seat of power we never had. Black men had a program and a campaign to make it to that metaphorical throne. Men gave their lives for these women, their children, and this perceived community. A lot of black men died for these women. They still do today. But the mask is off, and they don't care that you can see the truth beneath it, warts and all. We wanted our better halves, wives not partners as these women like to classify us in better times. What did we get? Betrayal, blame, and their undying scorn that has spanned unchecked for generations. All that underlying hatred, which was formerly low-brooding contempt, is mainstream now, a franchise of negativity that has destroyed this supposed ethnic community. Women chose the bag over family but have had the audacity to blame us for the result of that decision for over 47 years. If you look at old clips of the interviews of these inaugural single mothers, they were all pretty much children, in over their fucking heads, all spouting the same company lines and practiced dogma like members of a cult. They talked about being held back. Being held back from what? Being held back from what? I've asked that question many times in my 50-plus years and have not yet received a straight answer from any woman that doesn't follow the Steinem-penned narrative. It's been a good 47 years of this shit, and we still can't get a fucking answer. Is Judas Iscariot a woman? Sure, seems like it, because they took 3 pieces of silver and a concrete 4-walled high-rise box to live in instead of building strong families with husbands, real men of means with structure and a God-given sense of responsibility. The children can't party all the time when dad is looking over their shoulder. These children didn't want to do any of the labor or hard work to build good, strong families. All they wanted to do was play grown-up, be reckless with their body parts, and party all the motherfucking time. Real life be damned, and when it invariably intruded, it was all these niggas' faults. They turned the gaslighting narrative into a mantra that has endured into modern times. Niggas ain't shit. That's what they told us then, and that is what we are hearing today at the tail end of 2023. As the first teachers of the child, they've made Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray their #1 homegrown product for sale pennies on the dollar to the school-to-prison pipeline. The men had to make do pitching camps outside in the wilderness, looking from afar as their children were haphazardly raised, parodies and abominations of their family crest. These childish women did as they pleased, listening to the white women who wouldn't dare drink their own Kool-Aid, get high on their own supply. Still, despite all that you present like a side chick, a long, tall Sally with a horse's face and mouth, who has a child's mindset coddled with bags chocked full of that Iscariot silver from so long ago when your lowbrow forebears made that Faustian deal with the white man that destroyed the future of the nuclear family in the black community. Gloria Steinem had to use a single mother to infiltrate the black community because a married woman in a stable household wouldn't have that shit, or would she? I want to say fuck you, but that would be a waste of time, much like your descendants today, all barefoot and pregnant with a handful of dirty cash, performing for the minority majority like the court jester. Congratulations are in order, right? Your rampant misandry and malfeasance, your dirty feet and non-existent chastity are the norm. Take a bow in front of the devil as he gets a lap dance from Lil Nas X. Keep your head on a swivel, protect your bag, and above all else, do not make fallen women the stewards of your children, your family, and your legacy. Protect your seed, kings. SYSBM means save yourself, black men.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.